Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Episode 3 of the career mode. Today, we are sitting pretty far back in points right now. We're 41st. Out front is Dale Earnhardt Jr., 62 points above Dale Jarrett. Tony Stewart is 3rd, Mark Martin's 4th, and Jeff Gordon rounds out the top 5 in the points currently. Currently, we have 7 more races until we can get our engine power, research, so we can actually start making better engines. And we have another car that's being repaired. One of the cars being repaired, I think, has, one more, I think it has one more race on it. It's our car number 3 with the other chassis and stuff. But we're going on to Atlanta, so we'll see how we can do here. It's going to be a rough one probably again, but hopefully we can not finish back in 42nd, because every race somebody's just blown an engine. We haven't finished last at least, so hopefully we can do a little bit better here this one and try and get a decent finish, at least top 40. That'd be a good goal. Alright, getting into qualifying here. Fastest I ran was a second and a half off of what the pole time is going to be, because I was able to see it in practice with the pause menu. Because I think it said Mark Martin got it with a 29.4, I believe. And we ran a 30.9 is the fastest I got down to. So we'll see what we can do here. Hopefully we can run an okay lap and it's not dead last. That'd be nice. I wish I would have not picked the harder sponsors for getting 35th in points and stuff like that, or 35th in a race and stuff, because I thought maybe that was an okay goal. The other ones were 40th, so I thought maybe we could get up to 35th, which would be really nice. But that's not a terrible first lap. We're 38th. At least we're not pretty much in the 40s. That's not good. We definitely do not want to be almost losing it in the corners. The turning is so touchy, so it's very tough, but I did make this car a little faster, luckily, in practice. I was able to. I just had to make it a little tighter to where it wasn't wanting to spin out as much, but it is a little harder to control through the corner, and we ran a 32 flat. That's kind of funny. First lap was our faster one, but we start in 38th.
MRN welcomes you to Hampton, Georgia, site of today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the MB&A America 500. This place has it all. They even have a 9-story office and condominium complex right here at the track. And there's always great racing to go along with the amenities. Isn't that right, Barney?
The high speeds that can be reached here does make for some exciting racing. There's no restrictor plates to keep them from being able to pass either. It's just all out, flat, good old stock car racing with the best drivers in the business. I can't wait to get this one underway.
How about the consistency shown by Jeff Burton?
Man, he is amazing. And what a boost towards the championship that gives him. You don't even need that many wins if you're finishing in the top 10 every week.
Shauna Robinson really needs a good finish in this race. He's got a long way to go on the points list.
Yeah, those guys have been working so hard this year. It's a shame it doesn't really show in points. Just seems they can't keep that car out of trouble on race day. Maybe their luck will change today.
The 56 car seems to always have to start toward the back at these speedway tracks.
Man, that's true. Maybe he likes having to pass all those cars on race day. I know I would prefer to start towards the front, and I'm sure he would too. But hey, he'll get there with some patience.
Yeah, we're definitely not starting in the back on purpose, I'll tell you that, because we are just not fast. And Shauna Robinson, wasn't that a female? And they said he? I'm very confused. Maybe they had that messed up. I don't know. But we'll see what we can do. Try not to wreck back here, because being around cars I am not used to. So I'm hoping that we don't go all over the place and wreck somebody, but it seems like we're not fast off the start anyways. Maybe we just have really bad acceleration for the setup compared to our top speed. I'm not sure. Hopefully that's the case. Trying to keep it down, but not able to. I think that's Casey Kane in the 98. And they said Jeff Burton with the consistency to win a championship. Dude's not even in the top 5 in the points. He may have been finishing top 10, but he's not even top 5 in the points, so that's not helping him at the moment. I don't know how many points back he was, but Dale Jr. has a 62 point lead over Dale Jarrett, so he's already that far ahead of second, which is pretty good. But hey, it looks like we're keeping some speed here. I just have to really hit our marks every single quarter. We could somewhat keep up. We're not fully keeping up. I cannot wait for our engine to be able to get upgraded. That's going to help us out a ton, but we're running decent laps. That was a 31.6. That was a lot faster than what we ran in qualifying, like 4/10ths quicker. So I just need to continue hitting these marks. We got 32 laps here, probably pitting about halfway, and I'm hoping that we don't go a lap down too quickly in this one. We got the leader not too far behind us. It looks like it might be Dale Jarrett and then Mark Martin back there in second, but they're catching us quite quick. I've been consistently running around like a 32-something second lap, so it's a lot slower than them. I was hoping not to go a lap down before the pit cycle, but that is not the case here. I'm going to try and let them by on the outside because I want to try and hold the inside for the corners. Hopefully we don't destroy anybody here. Going up the track. Okay, Mark Martin's gonna go under us. Try and let him by. Oh, I'm getting in the wall. That's like the first time I've really gotten in the wall. It actually damaged the left side or the right side a little bit. But we're pitting here in a handful of laps because it's lap 13, probably around like lap 17 or something. We should be pitting 17, 18. But we might be seeing some pit stops sooner than that. There are some cars on pit road already. I saw 3 of them down there. 4 of them it looks like. We're in 39th now. Try and let these guys by on the inside. Gordon and Ryan Newman. But they're pitting a little earlier because they can make it the rest of the way on fuel. Ooh, somebody blew their motor. Somebody blew the motor on the back. It's Ward Burton down there on the backside who blew his motor. So, hey, we're not going to finish last once again. People just keep having car troubles every now and then in a race. And this one happened pretty early in a race. And I think one of the other races was Ward Burton as well. So he's having an unfortunate start this season. There's a caution. Oh, that's huge. We're going to be a lap down. We might be one of the... Actually, we're not going to be one of the only ones because there's a few cars that already pitted. But there's a caution. That's the first time I've seen a caution since Daytona, I think, where I spun out. Which I think was in the Gatorade Duel anyways. It wasn't in the actual 500. But we're going to be able to pit here under the caution and make it to the rest of the way, which is really helpful for us, I feel like. But with Ward Burton out of the race as well, that helps us. But what was the caution for? Because this actually shows a replay, so I'm interested to see what the caution was. Oh, geez, he destroyed the back of Ward Burton there. He probably has a blown motor as well then. That's 2 cars out of the race for us. That is huge. Very, very good. Yes, we're going to pit. And then I guess we watched the whole pit sequence as well. Yeah, all the leaders are pitting as well right in front of us. Left siders, everything. Yeah, might as well. I'm going to bump that up a little bit. See if we can get a little bit more speed out of the car for the rest of the race. Because we got the last half of the race coming. Maybe we can get a little bit more top speed out of the car potentially. Don't know how bad it's going to affect our handling though. But let's see, is our pit crew gonna have a good pit stop again? So far, they're 66% on doing a good pit stop. All right, they had another good pit stop. 3 out of 4 so far. Clean pit stops. I'll take it. Hey, we're starting in 34th. Shauna Robinson on our outside. 4th position, it looks like. So we're back on the lead lap right now because we're in front of the leaders. But that's going to change very quickly. I think when Tony Stewart gets by us real fast, I would imagine. Because Tony Stewart is probably... Actually, no, he just got by us 4th position, it looked like. Maybe he got screwed over with the caution as well or something, like with his pit cycle or something. I don't know. I'm going to try not to slide up into them and come back down. We're 3 wide through the corner. Very sketchy, but we're making it work. Because currently we're on the lead lap. If a caution were to come out, we'd get a little lucky. Oh, hopefully we're not the caution. Jesus, I about lost it there. I was trying to keep it down to not run up into Bobby Hamilton. Robbie Gordon on our inside, and then there's Jeff Gordon, Dale Jarrett. Yeah, they're the guys on the lead lap for sure. That is in the lead. Oh, I'm coming up in front of Gordon there. Really screwed him over. Sorry about that. I'm just all over the place. I'm sorry, Jimmy. Yeah, he is up high. We do have some guys like on the same lap as us, at least not too far in front of us, but we're not nearly as fast as him, but we're in 40th right now. I don't know where the last like 3 guys are. I know 2 blue engine, and I don't know where the 41st car is. So hey, we might end up getting a top 40 out of this race, shockingly, unless Casey Atwood back here is the one that is in 41st. Because let me see at the line. Is he the one we're battling? Yes, he is. So he is 41st. The other 2 are on pit road broken. So I can only hope somebody else gets a broken car or ends up wrecking. Because the only reason there was a caution was because of the Ward Burton blown engine, and then the 26, I think it was, ran straight into them going into pit road or something. Like, they just ran straight in the back of them. That was not smart on the 26's part, but it helps us out a lot, and we get a couple positions out of it. But we'll see if we can try to keep up with Casey Atwood here. Oh, Johnson's catching back up to us. I guess I really screwed him over. Damn. I about lose it there. It's like the arrow almost from him almost tapping us, but he didn't even hit us. Let him by on the outside, and then we got a freaking gaggle of cars behind us. There's so many cars behind. Like, I don't know why they were so far back. That's crazy, but we're just gonna be slowly letting everybody by. Hopefully we don't end up in some sort of wreck here. The leaders are hitting the white flag now. We're on the back stretch with like 2 to go, basically 1.5, because we're a lap down. But we didn't run terrible in this last half of the race. Like, we've been with these cars the whole time. Like, they've all been getting by us slowly, but not been like flying by us or anything. Whoops, getting in the Greg Biffle there. But we're having an okay race, honestly. Like, it was still, we were basically in last, but we had a little bit more speed, which was nice. And we'll have the engine and chassis that we were getting repaired, like rebuilt or basically repaired. That will be done after this race, so we'll have a fresh car for next one, and then I'm gonna put this car that we ran. This is the car we ran for the 500, and I'm gonna try and get this repaired as well, because this will be like the second race we've ran on it. But overall, kept it pretty clean, and we come home 41st, so can't ask for too much more out of that race. We get $46,000 out of that. Not too bad. Jeff Gordon gets the win in the race. Mark Martin ended up finishing 3rd. Dale Jarrett was winning a bunch of that race, but I guess fell off towards the end. But Jamie McMurray's the one that ran into the back of Ward Burton there, so unfortunate for him. He just did not have the hindsight to dodge him, I guess. What does that race do to the points? We're back in 42nd, so Atwood's catching us a little bit. It looks like he's in dead last, though. Shauna Robinson got by us, it looks like, and so did Greg Biffle. And all the way up front, did it change with Gordon getting the win? He's all the way up to 3rd now. Dale Jarrett's only 9 points behind Junior. He had a very bad race, apparently, so that really changed up things quite a bit. Tony Stewart fell really far back. He was in like 4th or something, but all the way back to 12th in the points, so really struggling there. But Junior still holds on to a slight lead. We do have our chassis and engine repaired, so we can remake our 3rd car, basically, because we could build car number 3 with the engine and chassis we got repaired. So I don't know if that actually puts everything back up to 100% on what it was, or if it's slightly down lower than what it was before. I'm not 100% sure, but we can make that car, and then we can get repaired the number 1 that we just did, basically. So that would be, I don't know if it's even worth doing it right now, or like wait a little longer and build up more money. I'm not really sure, because if we do it every like 2 races, we're losing more money, I feel like, than we're repairing. But this one took a good beating, I feel like, for 2 races, so might as well get these 2 repaired to start with now, and then we can move on with that, because 45,000, 47,000, a lot of money doing it every 2 races. And we have to pick a new car, don't we? Yeah, we have to pick a car. So I'm gonna go with car number 3 since it's fully repaired, just to see how it will do in this race. Where are we going to? We're going to Darlington, so this is gonna be a tough one. We have $76,000 in the bank, so yeah, I don't think doing that every 2 weeks is worth it, so we'll have to really manage that going forward. All right, I already knew this one was gonna be rough. Definitely gotta get some Darlington stripes in this one. We ran a 30.7 in practice, and I think pole is like a 28.7 by Sterling Marlin. But we can keep a good amount of speed through 1 and 2. It's 3 and 4, which is really, really tough, because you have to slow down a ton for it. And it's easy to just get sideways or go up and smack the wall mid-corner like that. Yep, already getting our Darlington stripe in qualifying. Already got multiple of them in practice as well. So it's going to be a real rough race. If we can hit a 30, I'll be happy about that. We're starting dead last already with that lap, but hopefully this lap could be a little bit better. Really push it off of turn 2 here. Didn't have a great turn 1, but I need to have a much better 3 and 4, which has been my problem at this track so far. Try and get off it early. Try not to get sideways like that. I actually kept pretty decent speed through that corner. That will be a better lap for sure. It might be in the 30s. Should be in the 30s. 30.6. Okay, that's faster than we had in practice. That starts us in 40th. Okay.
This is Joe Moore along with Barney Hall for MRN, and we're live at Darlington Raceway, the granddaddy of super speedways, in Darlington, South Carolina for the Carolina Dodge Dealers 400. Every driver who comes here has one goal in mind. Don't add any paint to the wall. What makes Darlington so tough?
The tight groove they have here makes this a very difficult racetrack. It takes total concentration, but the drivers all race long to be successful here.
The 56 car must have had problems in qualifying this week.
You're right, it's going to be tough for him. You get so used to starting up front, and then you have an off week and you have to start towards the back. Then when race day comes, you feel like you passed 1,000 cars at the end. And worse yet, sometimes you never make it to the front.
Greg Biffle hasn't run well in his qualifying attempts at the speedways this year.
And let me tell you how frustrating that is to a driver. Starting in the back of the pack all the time is kind of like only being able to drive at rush hour. You know where you want to be, but that car in front or beside of you is always in your way.
I feel like this is the first time Dale Jarrett or Mark Martin are on the front row. And also, is that Shauna Robinson in third? How the hell did that happen? I'm so confused. Yeah, that's Shauna Robinson in third. That's wild. But I don't know what they're talking about us not qualifying well. We haven't qualified well all season. Oh, there actually is a big checkup here off the start. We're actually like just running over Matt Kenseth there. Don't know if he like missed a shift or what happened there. That was kind of odd. Either we just have good acceleration on the restart, or they really screwed it up. And I have more of a feeling that they screwed it up, because I don't think that we're very fast. Because that really hurt us a lot, even though like we're gonna be slow anyways. Trying to stay off of him. All right, we're good. We got away from him. That's good. So we're already back to last. Kind of figured that was gonna happen once again. It's always going to here. And we're going to have to just try and fight and claw our way forward over time. We're just going to have to not repair cars for a little while. And then once we have our new engine, build an engine and then be able to put that on a car. So it's going to be a struggle for us for quite some time. But hey, I'm here for it. Hopefully you guys are as well, because I really enjoy the... Oh, that just got so tight mid-corner. It was like, I thought I had it pitched sideways and I hit the gas and it went straight at the wall. But hopefully you guys are here for the grind as well, because it'll be worth it once we can get cars built up and chassis built up and stuff that are much better than what we have now. So it's going to be a little while into the season, but I know for sure sooner or later we'll be starting to get some better results. All right, leaders catching us already. I can't tell if that's Sterling or Kevin Harvick in the lead. We are 10 seconds behind the next guy for position. We're halfway on fuel now, so we can definitely go way over halfway in the race on this fuel, which is nice. It looks like Kevin Harvick's in the lead. He's having a good race. Started out in second. Looks like his front end's a little screwed up though. Try and let him by without wrecking into him, but we're gonna get the wall for about the 10th damn time here already in this race. Like, I cannot stay off it. Our back end's messed up, left rear, right rear, and then right front and the right side. Just everything on the right's so messed up from trying to make it around here clean. Sorry, Sterling, I cannot keep it straight. I can't hold a single line in a corner. But I'll let you by on the straights. And who is this? Ricky Rudd is in third, having a good run as well, because I think he blew his engine in a race as well this season. So he had a rough one, but having a good race here. And all the top guys that are up there in the points are not up here in the top 3 yet, so that's quite interesting. Some guys are hitting pit road right now. There's a handful of them down there. But it's not going to matter too much because we're going to fall right back behind them very soon. I'm gonna pit here in a couple laps though, once we hit like lap 15, 16, because I know we can make it the rest of the way on fuel and we'll be good to go. I haven't necessarily seen anybody with a blown engine yet, shockingly, but we're up to 25th from everybody pitting right now, which is nice. If a caution were to happen, I wouldn't be mad, but I don't want to be the caution. Holy crap, I about lost it right in front of Junior there. Junior and Stewart, but yeah, I'm gonna come down pit road this time because it'll be basically hitting halfway in this race. And we're nearly in the top 20, which is nice. Probably the first time we've ran here ever all this season. And that's only because of other people pitting, but we're gonna have to pit this time. I'm getting so tight and my car is so destroyed. Oh my goodness, Rusty. I thought Rusty was gonna stay high. I tried to get out of his way, but that destroyed my rear end. Holy crap. That was rough. All right, I gotta really slow it up for pit road here. Oh my, okay, and never mind, our car is wrecked. Just got rear-ended the hell out of that. I was just trying to get in the pit road. Oh no, this is our brand new car too. That is so unfortunate. Somehow we get more money in that race than we did in previous, but Kevin Harvick ends up getting the win. It looks like John Andretti and Stewart both might have blown engines as well. So we honestly could have finished a little bit better, but man, that really blows. How bad did that make our one car? Like, oh, it really destroyed it. 88 on both of them. Man, this is what we need to save the money for, to repair cars that get that destroyed in one race. That is really rough for us. But we're going on to Bristol now, too, which is going to be even rougher for us, I feel like. But it was just getting into that pit road I had to slow down so much to try to get it down there and just got ran the hell over by Kyle Petty. So that was just rude by Kyle Petty. It started with Rusty getting in the back of us, and then, yeah, that was just rough. But it looks like Jeff Gordon took over the points lead in this race. Kevin Harvick in second after that huge win for him. Junior falling all the way back to third, 61 points back. Dale Jarrett in fourth. So, yeah, Sir Lamar rounding out the top 5. Points are changing rapidly. Stewart is on a downfall in this episode, all the way down to 16th. I think he was top 5 at the beginning, so very rough for some people, but yeah, it was rough for us too. But going on to Bristol next is going to be tough, but hopefully we can have a decent one. But appreciate you guys watching as always. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the career mode, and we're going to try to keep at it and keep the grind going because it's going to be a long one. So appreciate you guys watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.